What's going on? Nick Neville here today. Gonna be making a video talking about remote training and how to start and scale your own remote training business. So you're gonna wanna stick around if you wanna start and scale a remote training business. If you don't wanna scale a remote training business, if you don't wanna start one, click away from this video. Probably not for you, but if that is you, go ahead. You're gonna wanna stick around because I'm gonna show you how you can start, scale a remote training business, what you need to do, and how you can actually take your business online. If you're an in-person trainer, you've been wanting to start a remote training business, maybe you have some athletes in person, you get some pretty good results, you know that you can do it online, but you have no idea how, then this video is for you, right? So you might be thinking, if you've never seen this video before, why am I gonna pay attention to this dude? He's just got an iPhone, he's in his community. Like, why should I pay attention to this guy, right? Well, look, I had a remote training business. We did over $250,000 in sales in the first 10 months, helped over 250 athletes. Our best month was 32K. And yeah, I mean, if that's not proof enough for you, I've helped plenty of other people. People start from zero, end up quitting their 9-to-5 jobs. My boy Nick Zurus, Pro Point Catching, you can go ahead, look him up on Instagram. Drew Richard helped him sign 20 new guys in the first 2 weeks of working together. My boy JC Ariza started from scratch. Now he's got his own pitching training business. I've worked with, a bunch of different guys across, different industries, primarily in baseball. I'm not going to lie about that. But, have worked with a speed trainer and have consulted with people, even like in the fitness space, right? So I know what I'm doing when it comes to making money online, right? And the reason why I'm giving you all that information right now is so you know that I'm not full of shit, right? I actually know what I'm doing. I've actually done it and I've actually helped other people. So when I speak, you should probably listen, right? I'm about to actually take a walk really quick in my little community. But what we're gonna be talking about today are really the 4 pillars that I see really make the most impact when it comes to somebody trying to start a remote training business. And those are, number 1, mindset, right? You gotta have the right mindset. If you don't have the right mindset, you're fucked. Number 2, marketing, right? If you don't have a way to let people know what it is that you do, what it is that you offer, and why it's good for them, then, it doesn't really matter, right? The New York Times doesn't say, this is the best book this year, right? It's the best selling book, right? And the way that you become a bestseller is you market it efficiently, okay? Number 3, conversion, right? We have to be able to convert those eyeballs into dollars if you actually want to make money doing online training, right? It's not so simple as just saying, hey, everyone, click this button and pay me. Ask people who have tried it on their own. They'll tell you that's not how it goes, right? And then number 4, you got to have some sort of systems, right? Because once you start working with a bunch of different people, I was working with 100 active members at one time, had to have systems in place, right? Had to have systems in place to be able to actually manage that many people, right? So let's jump right into it. Okay, number 1, mindset. If you don't believe that making money on the internet is possible, if you don't think it's for you, then click away from this video. You're not the dude that I can help, right? You're not the person that I can help, because only people that believe in big shit happening actually make big shit happen, right? You're not just gonna make big shit happen on accident, right? It happens on purpose. It's very deliberate, but everything happens twice. First we see it in our mind, then it happens right in front of us, right? So if you don't believe that it can happen, then you got absolutely no fucking shot at making it happen, right? Sorry to kill your dreams, right? So that's the first thing. That's the first pillar, right? Hold on, I'm adjusting. Okay, number 2, after mindset, we got to talk about marketing, right? Most people, when they're marketing on the internet, have absolutely no fucking clue what they're doing, right? They have no marketing message. They don't know who they're going after. And they don't have a way, like a consistent process to, number 1, make organic content. Number 2, make content that actually converts. And then number 3, if they want to run paid ads, they're just literally lighting their fucking money on fire, right? They're burning their money because they're paying Mr. Zuckerberg, they're paying Meta to promote their message, but nobody wants to buy their shit because they don't have a message. They're just asking people to buy their stuff, right? So we got to make sure that our marketing is right. We got to make sure that we're dialing in on one specific person, on one ideal avatar, and speaking directly to them in such a way that they think, holy shit, this guy can solve my problem, right? So if you're not doing that, that's why your ads aren't converting, right? If you're running ads right now and they're not converting, that's why. It's because they suck. It's not because ads don't work. It's because they suck, right? Number 3, conversion, right? Once you get those leads, once you get people interested, You know, a million people out there can get people interested in their stuff, but not a lot of people can get people to buy their stuff, right? That's a much different story, right? Think about if you were trying to take a girl out on a date, you probably wouldn't walk up to her right at the bar and be like, hey, I love you, you wanna get married? Because that's what most of you motherfuckers are doing, is they're asking random customers to marry them, right? But we gotta take them out on a date first. Well, number one, you gotta introduce yourself, actually get them to somewhat like you enough to go on a date, right? You have to have what they offer. And even if you have what they offer, you gotta make sure that they know, hey, this dude actually has what I want, right? Right? So that's really what's most important, right? You gotta make sure that the prospect knows, hey, this person has what I want. They have what I want, right? And then number two, we gotta take them out on a date. We gotta show them, hey, we can actually help you. We can actually help you. And then all of a sudden, boom, you buy them, right? By making them your girlfriend or marrying them or having children, right? We don't wanna go straight for the kill. We don't wanna go straight for marriage, right, when we just meet somebody. So that's how you convert customers. Think about it like that. Think about it as a woman that you're trying to get, you know, to be with you, right? You wouldn't just try and get her to go home with you when you first approach her at a bar. And if you do, that's why you get no women and that's why you get no customers, right? Okay, number four, systems. Systems. My friends call me the Steez bot, right? So my nickname in college was Nicky Steez. And people started calling me the Steez bot because I was systematizing everything that I was doing in my business, right? I was always in Google Sheets. I was always using this app called Zapier. By the way, if you don't use Zapier and you want to start an internet business, you're going to have a tough time because you're going to get stuck doing the same task over and over and over again. So if you don't know what Zapier is, go ahead and shoot that at Google. I'll give you that one for free. Go ahead and peep Zapier. It'll save your life. It'll save you so much time. At the peak of my remote training business, I was automating 5,000 tasks a month, right? So let's say each of those tasks took 1 minute, right? 1 minute for each task. That's 5,000 minutes. How many hours is that? It's at least 40. It's at least 1 week of work, right? How much would it help if you had 5,000 minutes of your time back because a robot was doing it for you that you programmed or that I taught you how to program, right? That would probably be a big help. So let's recap. Number one, you need to have a good mindset. If you don't believe that big shit's possible, big shit will never happen to you, right? You're probably just waiting for the ball to fall in your lap instead of jumping up and catching it, right? Number two, you gotta market well. You gotta target the right people. If you're just saying, hey, somebody buy my shit, nobody's gonna buy your shit. You know what I mean? You need to go after the right people. And you need to convey your offer in a way that it's what they absolutely need, that you can help them, that you can solve their problems, right? Number three, conversion. You gotta make sure that you can actually help people understand that them giving you money is a deal for them, right? It is an absolute steal. They pay you money in exchange for results, right? So we gotta take them through a logical process for them to understand that they're not making a mistake by pulling out their credit card and going with you, because that's why people don't wanna pay money to train with you or to do anything, right? Because they're afraid that the shit's not gonna work. It's not gonna be worth it, right? Think about a Ferrari. If you could get a Ferrari for 10 G's, you would do anything you possibly could to get your hands on $10,000. Why? Because that Ferrari is worth way more fucking money than 10 G's. So you would find a way to get your hands on 10 grand so you could do what? Sell that Ferrari after you buy it for 10 G's, right? That's exactly what we want to do in the conversion process. Number four, gotta have systems if you don't want to be an absolute slave to your business. So if any of this stuff resonates with you, if you are a sports coach looking to start, scale a remote training business, you have no fucking clue what you're doing. You like me, you think I'm a cool guy, you think my message resonates well with you, go ahead, booking a call with me, shoot me a DM on Instagram at @TheRealNickNeville. You can comment on YouTube if you want. That's probably where this video will be. And we can get started, right? If you're the right fit, if you believe that big shit can happen, if you believe that you can be the one, right? Think about your in-person business. It's the exact same, just online, right? And you could probably figure it out on your own. You probably could, right? I'm a 26-year-old kid that lives in Scottsdale. I figured it out, right? So you probably could too, but I guarantee you it'll be a lot fucking easier if I help you, because I already know what I'm doing, right? If you're a coach and you're selling people into your coaching program, but you don't believe in paying for a coach yourself, you are a hypocrite, right? I have paid thousands of dollars to coaches to teach me how to do shit, right? Because I believe in the power of coaching. That's why I am so passionate about what I do. So if you're a coach and you're afraid to spend a little bit of money to learn what to do the first time, so you don't have to backtrack and learn from all your mistakes, you can learn from all of mine. I fucked up plenty. But guess what? I'm willing to help you get past that, right? So if you want to bypass all those mistakes that I made, mistakes that you don't even know are coming, right? I can help you get by those. I can help you input the systems. I can help you develop your marketing message, the whole conversion process. I can help you get your mind right to actually make some fucking money on the internet, because there's no reason that me, 26-year-old me, was able to do it and you can't, right? And I'm willing to help you. So if you don't take me up on that, to be honest with you, I don't know what the hell you're doing, especially if you haven't even started, right? If you haven't even started, you haven't even tried to figure out how to do it yet, but you know you want to do it, and you're like, oh shit, I don't want to work with this guy. Like, you know, I don't know, I can figure it out on my own. It's like, well, you haven't figured it out thus far. So like, what makes you think today is different, right? What makes you think today is different? All of a sudden you just woke up, you see this kid on the internet who's saying like, oh, like you should work with me. And now you feel challenged. You're going to wake up tomorrow and probably do the same thing. Or, you know, you could book in a call with me. We could jump on the phone, teach you exactly what you need to do, help you bypass all that stuff. So if any of this resonated with you, book a call with me. Follow me on Instagram. Got a beautiful day out here in Arizona. A little bit different of a video that you normally see on YouTube, but at the same time, a little bit different of a dude, right? You got to be different to do different shit. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If it resonated with you, looking forward to speaking with you on the phone, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.